Welcome back, guys, or if you're new here, just a welcome. My name is Harrison, and I have two huge cats. In this video, I'm going to compare the TDS update that we expected with the TDS update that we got based on the news and leaks coming out of the Tower Defense Simulator Discord over the past few months. I guess you could say this is my, hey, let's check out the new content video for the hardcore update. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with how to talk about this update since it's not fully released. It was just kind of difficult for me to get really excited about it, even though there are some really exciting things in the update. Most noticeably, this really cool lobby that I'm in. And this lobby is actually what inspired me to make the video this way. I had people coming up to me after the update dropped and saying things like, hey bro, what's up with the lobby, yo? It looks like different than what they showed us. And I thought, yeah, I guess it does. Where the heck is that dude holding that big old globe? So this is the biggest change I've noticed from what we were expecting. This whole side of the map was different in the leak pics. You can see that the mega elevators were actually here and here on either side of the lobby, with the leaderboards right in the middle on a really nice looking platform overlooking the ocean. And of course, there is the Atlas noob shouldering the world. I think the lobby actually looked much better with this setup. We also got a couple of leaked pictures of Beef jamming out in the lobby that is very obviously different. It looks like they moved the golden minigunner statue from the center of the lobby and put it where the noob holding the globe was and replaced it with this really cool looking statue. I'm actually a fan of all of these setups. I think it would be cool if they periodically swapped out the statues since I really like the globe. Another thing to note here in these older pictures is that it looks like there's room to expand. And it is a little disappointing that they changed the lobby to this. Do you guys think that what we have now is a temporary change and that they'll eventually make it look like this? We also have this billboard that was teased back on July 12th. Looks like it would have been over in this area somewhere. Also a very unique and cool addition to the lobby that I hope they bring back. Here's a pic that they teased of the entrance to the indoor area, and I remember reading somewhere that this was going to be restricted to players that are level 25 and up. As of right now, they don't have a lock on that area, but I still think it's a good idea to help separate and reward the more serious players from the casual ones. They could just put a simple block here that says level 25 and above. And the indoor area seems like it was built for people to chill out and get in games together since there's 3 elevators here. Now we're going to go back up top and look at how the regular elevators are laid out. One big problem with this lobby is that if we're still going to have 50 players in here, there just aren't enough elevators to offer good map variety. Right now there are only 2 4-player elevators up here, but there's also 2 down here. What I think they should do is expand the elevators up top to be 4 or 5 on each side, and then change these elevators on the bottom to the PvP ones, which I think is what they're for anyway. Here's a pic that was released on July 10th of the PvP elevators, and I think it looks like this elevator here, right? And it would make sense because it's separate from the rest of the elevators, and there's only 2 of them because most people don't play PvP. And another thing I remember seeing them tease for the lobby is the new leaderboards. Here is a tweet from the Paradoxum Twitter account from August 13th, and here are the monthly leaderboards in-game. Hey, what do you know? They do be looking like the leaked pic. On a side note, I hope the monthly leaderboards don't replace the long-term ones that you see in this pic. And the last part of the new lobby that was teased is the TDS clothing store. This picture was leaked in the TDS Discord all the way back in June, and here's what's in the game now. I think it's pretty much the same, except it's obviously filled with clothes. Eventually, when the update is fully released, you can expect to click on an outfit in the store and be able to buy it right there. That'll make it much easier to dress up like your favorite tower. And that's all I have for the lobby itself. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some of the UI changes that we were expecting. We got this video of the new tower setup UI way back on July 12th, and here's how it works in game today. It seems like this is functioning basically the way they showed us. We also have a new shop UI. Who remembers this blurry picture from back on July 8th? Well, I guess we all know what it is now. I even tried to recreate this pic exactly. We guessed that this was the VIP and this was an event. It turns out we were right on the VIP, but this is actually an advertisement for the hardcore towers currently in the game. And here's a leak of the new store that we got back at the beginning of July. We know now that this new currency up here is the hardcore gems, and that these towers are most likely the mecha base and the accelerator towers. As far as this new UI goes, I really like it. It feels more tangible than the current system, and it's easy to navigate, so I give the devs big props on that. I haven't heard anything about certain towers being level locked like we see in this pic, so I don't know if they're going to follow through on that because I know it was an idea they had. And here was the tease for the game reward screen posted to the Paradoxum Twitter account on on July 31st. I can check it out in the lobby now, and yeah, it's basically the same. We also have the leak here for the updated map tracker. This tweet was from the Paradoxum Twitter Games account on July 31st. Now, this is what we have in-game. It looks a little different. I can't tell if this is my game not loading or if this is just what the pages look like. Here you can see the hardcore maps that I've beaten, but they are missing their images. Come on! So yeah, it looks like another part of the game that isn't quite finished yet. Actually, now let's go ahead and head over to the hardcore area to see what we got. Here are the sneak peek images that we got for this lobby, and yeah, it's looking a little different. There's two parts with this laser shooting up, but we can't get in this one. So let's go over and jump in the other one. As you can see, this looks very different. I'm wondering why they changed this. It looks a lot cooler in the other image because there's a catwalk and purple lights ringing in the inside area. Now it's just kind of bland. Below also released a video a while back of his name getting that glitchy look when he's in this area. I hope that when the update is officially released, this happens to everyone, at least when they get close to the laser. That would be big stonks. Now let's switch gears and go ahead and take a look at some of the maps. Some of these are new and some are just redesigned. So let's see how they stack up against the leaks that we were given. First up is Abyssal Trench. This video was leaked to us back at the beginning of July and it has this thing on it. No one ever told me what this was because I don't think anybody actually knows. But sure enough, here I am in the actual game and there it is. They did it. The Mad Lads did it. They put this freaking alien in the game. That's so weird, man. This is gonna be too distracting for me to play on this map now because I'm just gonna be trying to figure out what this is. And the next map that we have is, oh, thank God, Fungi Island. So Fungi Island in the current version of the game is called Fungi Forest, and it's probably my least favorite map. Luckily, Sweet and Biscuit remade it for me, and it's much better. So, does it look like the pictures? Let me try and get in position here. I'd say, yeah, it does. Cool. And look, I found them fishing, just like in this leaked pic. OMG. Okay, on to another remake. Here is the moon base. This is the shot that got leaked back on July 8th, and here it is in the game. All right, another one that works as advertised. Moonbase is one of my favorite maps to play too, so I'm glad that it got updated. And the next map is Nether. This was leaked by Sweet only a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm in the game looking around. Looks just like the picture and much more interesting than the old map. Now we have a couple of brand new maps that were teased. Next up is Ancient Coliseum by the community fan favorite Solder. I got this pick from the TDS Discord in the middle of July, and here it is in game. And I'd say, yeah, it matches. It looks pretty good in game too. The other new map that they released picks for that I know is in the game is Sky Islands. We actually have two picks that they teased. The first one being released all the way back on July 1st, and the second one was released on July 16th. Okay, here I am in the game, and this is actually my first time in this map. And this is what I'm talking about, man. This is a really cool map. I love seeing some fresh layouts to add variety to the game. And yeah, this looks like the picks we got, so we're gonna give this one an okay. Now, I want to bring this map up because I don't know if it's in the game or not yet. If you've played this in the hardcore update, please drop the name in the comments because I want to try it out, but I just haven't come across it. Of course, it might also get added to the game later. These pics were leaked back on July 29th. And here's another map that was leaked back on July 16th that I haven't seen in the game. So again, if you've played it and I missed it, let me know what it's called in the comments below. Now we can take a look at one of my favorite new enemies, the lead zombie. This video was leaked in the TDS Discord way back in June. So they already had this guy planned and added to the game 3 months ago. This was the teaser video for it, and this is what it looks like in game. I really like how this zombie functions because it forces the players to use strategy, as only certain towers will be able to do damage to the lead shield covering the soft zombie underneath. Personally, I prefer to use military bases to deal with these guys, but yeah, I'd say this is an accurate leak. Now let's talk about some of the towers we're expecting. Here is the reskin leak for the Ace Pilot. This pick was leaked back on August 5th, so only about a month ago. I've seen this used a lot in hardcore, so I'd say yes, this is a good leak. And here it is in my game right now, in case you haven't seen it for yourself. That's a nice upgrade from what the Ace was. And of course, everyone's favorite anime cat girl, DJ Monico. This is one of the oldest leaks I came across. This comes from all the way back in like the beginning of June. So it's been almost 4 months since we got this pic. And I've actually seen her used in-game a couple of times, and I have the footage here, so I can say this is a certified fresh leak. I haven't personally opened any crates in the hardcore beta, but I want that skin. And this right here is a kind of well-known leak. This image was released on July 29th, and there was a lot of speculation over what these towers were. I took a pretty good guess back then, and I think I got it right. From left to right, these are going to be the Mecha Base Mark 1, Hacker Tower, Accelerator Tower, and the Engineer Tower. Now, even though we know what they are, we still haven't actually seen the Hacker or the Engineer in-game. And I'm going to talk about why that is in a second, but as of now, only the Mecha Base and the Accelerator are available for gems from the hardcore item shop. Of course, we did get a sneak peek of the Engineer Tower in action from John Roblox's content reveal trailer he did about 3 weeks ago. So why are 2 of these towers in the game right now and 2 aren't? The answer is that the original release schedule called for the full hardcore update to be rolled out in stages per this message from Below Natural in the TDS Discord. I'm not going to read this whole thing again because I covered it in one of my other leaks videos, but you can pause this video if you want to see what he says. What's basically going to happen is that the new towers will be released in each new phase, which are supposed to roll out 2 or 3 weeks after the previous phase. The question now is, when are these phases going to be released so we can see these new towers? I honestly don't think that there's any plans to roll out the rest of the update right now, at least until the devs get it out of beta. I think there's too much to fix to be thinking about adding new towers. The good news here is that some really exciting things are coming. The bad news is we don't know when. Hopefully this video gave you guys a better idea of what got changed in the weeks leading up to the release of this update. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button with your forehead, hit that subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my awesome upcoming content. If you guys want to connect with me directly, be sure to join my Discord server at discord.gg/JustHarrisonThings. You can find people in there to go for hidden wave, try to beat hardcore, or just look at pictures of people's cats. That's all for now. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.